This is the story of Smelly the skunk planning to eat Peter the farmer's chickens and the wise owl Socrates trying to dissuade him. Smelly the skunk lived in a cozy burrow in the outskirts of the small village, just a stone's throw away from Peter the farmer's chicken coop. Smelly had a mischievous nature, and the aroma of the chickens always tempted him. He couldn't resist the thought of enjoying a delicious meal of plump hens. Smelly concocted a plan to raid Peter's co-op, convinced that he could escape undetected. Little did Smelly know that Socrates, the wise owl, had been observing his every move. Socrates had a reputation for wisdom and believed in the importance of all creatures living in harmony. Upon witnessing Smelly's intentions, Socrates decided to intervene and prevent a potential conflict. One evening, as Smelly was preparing for his grand adventure, Socrates perched on a branch just outside Smelly's burrow. In his deep and resonant voice, Socrates spoke. "Smelly, my young friend, I see the desires that cloud your judgment. Have you considered the consequences of your actions? A stolen meal may satiate your hunger momentarily, but the repercussions could be grave." Smelly, startled and curious, replied, "But Socrates, the chickens are so close and smell so tempting. They seem within my reach, and I crave their taste." Socrates blinked his wise, old eyes and continued, "Smelly, have you considered the bond between Peter and his chickens? They rely on each other for their well-being. By stealing from Peter, you disrupt this delicate bond, causing pain and hardship to both parties involved." Smelly's excitement started to wane as he pondered Socrates' words. He realized that satisfying his hunger shouldn't come at the expense of others. The harmony between humans and animals was essential for peaceful coexistence. Socrates concluded, "Smelly, true wisdom lies not in seeking personal gain but in understanding the interconnectedness of all beings. Let us seek alternatives for nourishment and find our place within the natural order of things." Inspired by Socrates' wisdom, Smelly abandoned his plan to feast on Peter's chickens. Instead, he focused on finding sustenance in the abundance of the forest. With time, Smelly discovered an array of fruits, nuts, and insects, all readily available and in harmony with the ecosystem. From that day forward, Smelly and Socrates became unlikely friends. They would often exchange knowledge and insights, learning from one another and embracing their place in the interconnected world, where understanding and compassion guided their actions.